Hi, Maddie. A little bird told us it was your birthday. So we've decided to come up with a really exciting present for you. So go get your mommy and Chloe and sit back and relax as you listen to a story and some songs sung to you. I'm going to read the book When I Grow Up by Weird Al Yankovic. I'd waited so long for the hours to pass, but soon it was noon there in Mrs. Crumb's class. And Thursday at noon, as I'm sure you know well, is the time of the week when we do show and tell. And this week, the subject so special to me was, when I grow up, what am I going to be? That's something I'd really been thinking about, and I couldn't wait to let all those thoughts out. So when Mrs. Crumb said, "Who's ready to share?" You can guess who was there with his hand in the air. I raised both my hands just as high as they go, and I bounced up and down, and then, what do you know? Well, Mrs. Crumb, she picked me, yes, me, to go first. I was so happy I thought I would burst. I proudly stood up and began my oration concerning my choice of a future vocation. Esteemed friends and colleagues and dear Mrs. Krupp, I know what I'm going to be when I grow up. Why, I'll be the greatest chef you've ever seen. The world will go crazy for my haute cuisine. I'll tantalize taste buds with my rigatoni, sauteed with black truffles and pickled bologna, surrounded by kumquats and candied pig's feet, topped with shrimp tops. Bon appetit. My walls will be filled with awards that I've gotten for toast on a stick and my Twinkies all gratin. My kitchen will be the most famous in France, so make reservations 12 years in advance. There's no doubt about it, I'm certain you'll see a world-renowned chef is what I'm going to be. That's very nice, Billy, sweet Mrs. Crumb said. Who wants to be next? Maybe Susie or Fred? I said, hold the phone now, I haven't departed. Hang on to your seats, 'cause I'm just getting started. See, maybe instead I could be a snail trainer. Man, that would be awesome. Why, that's a no-brainer. I'll teach all my snails to do really neat tricks. They'll play dead, roll over, and even fetch sticks. Of course, all the sticks will come back 2 years later. But working with snails, what could be greater? They'll do any stunt that I like. Holy moly! I'll train them to pedal a bike really slowly. Then jump, ooze through a huge ring of fire and crawl at a snail's place across a high wire. Then finish by writing my name with their trails. That's right, I'll be Billy, the master of snails. Or else maybe I'll be the lathe operator who makes the hydraulic torque wrench calibrator, which fine-tunes the wrench that's specifically made to retighten the nuts on the lateral blade that's directly beneath the main radial sockets inside cooling systems on X-14 rockets. And since this profession's as cool as can be, well, who could be better to do it than me? Say, here's an idea. Perhaps just for laughs, I could make my living by milking giraffes. It's oh so cliche to milk from a cow, and I bet all those cows need a break anyhow. Imagine me milking way up in the air. I'd use a tall ladder instead of a chair. What? Milk giraffe? Mrs. Crumb said. Oh, please. I countered. How else would we make giraffe cheese? No, don't interrupt me. I'm really not through yet. There's still lots of stuff I'm planning to do yet. Maybe I could be a gorilla masseuse, or an artist who sculpts out of chocolate mousse, or a rodeo clown, or a movie director, or maybe a professional pickle inspector, or a big sumo wrestler, or a hedge fund investor, or smelly pit-sniffing deodorant tester. Or maybe I'll be an expert on nuclear fission, or else a foot model, or a friendly mortician, or a waiter, or skater, or master debater, or dinosaur dusting museum curator, or TV repairman, or sidewalk sign waver, or a part-time assistant tarantula shaver. That's about when Mrs. Crumb said, Now, Billy, please make up your mind. This is getting quite silly. Which one of those things are you going to choose? I shuffled around and I looked at my shoes. And finally I said, My grandfather Bob has been a lot of things, had a whole bunch of jobs. A butcher, a barber, a bellman, a bouncer, a telephone psychic, and a bingo announcer. You know what? He just turned 103, and he's still not quite sure what he wants to be. See, I'm only 8 now. So frankly, I'm hoping he'll cut me some slack if I leave my options open. Let's just wait and find out what my future brings. Hey, I might have time to do all of those things. And then the bell rang and we all went to lunch. And as I was sipping my pineapple punch, I pondered professions that I'd like to enter, like brave firefighter or crazy inventor. Or maybe, just maybe now, when I grow up, I can be a great teacher like dear Mrs. Krupp.
I told you, have I showed you what I'm feeling when I hold you? It feels like heaven surrounds me every time you wrap your arms around me. And there's nothing I could do or ever do to deserve the love of a woman like you. Hey, oh, kiss me when you kiss me, when you tell me how much you miss me. Every moment we're together brings us closer, closer to forever. And there's nothing I could say or ever do to deserve the love of a woman like you. Hey! Where did I go? What did I do? Who would I be without a woman like you? A woman like you. Have I told you? Have I showed you what I'm feeling when I hold you? Feels like heaven surrounds me every time you wrap your arms around me. And there's nothing I could say or ever do to deserve the love of a woman like you. There's nothing I could say or ever do to deserve the love of a woman like you. A woman like you. A woman like you.
While the ocean sleeps, I wanna feel what it's like to be free. what you see in me. I wanna know how it feels to believe. I feel lost. Somehow I'm drifting away. Was almost gone. You brought me to life again. So let me be your lighthouse, and I'll help you find a way out of here. I see the tide is coming. Don't let it take you away from me. There's no way I'm jumping over. I know it's the love that saved me. 'Cause I was lost. Somehow I'm drifting away. Almost gone. He brought me to life again. So let me be your lighthouse, and I'll help you find a way out of here. I can see the light out from a far away out, but it's slowly drifting away from me. I'm lost. Somehow I'm drifting away. Almost gone. You brought me to life again. So let me be your lighthouse, and I'll help you find a way out of here. Let me be your lighthouse, and I'll help you find a way out of here.
Hi Ali, hi Chloe, hi Maddie. This song was written by Fire Goddess for you, Maddie. I just added a tune to it, but this is also to your family too. So I hope you enjoy it. I'm laughing at Fire Goddess. She's teasing me. Ali, Chloe and Maddie, whenever you are near, give to you, and you receive all the courage and all the strength, everything in which we believe. In love we wrap you up to help you through the storm. We hope to bring the smile back, to keep your loving hearts warm. So wrap your mommy's arms cozy, tied around your baby girl. Forget the world a moment, let the world around you whirl. And each high and each low, for everything you feel, know that we are all right here, just wishing your pain we could steal. You are both in our prayers, and forever you're in our heart. We are here as your family, we're here to help the healing star. You should never be alone, your family is right here. We love you all with what we have. To us you are all very dear. To us you are all very dear. To us you are all very dear. Happy birthday, Maddie, from Fire Goddess and I.